Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm Mark from mksenglish.com, and today we're talking about a very important grammar point: subject-verb agreement. The whole reason that I'm pushing this today is because I hear this mistake every single day. It's not just lower level students that make this mistake. Actually, they don't make it as much as higher level students, because the lower level students are focusing more on accuracy. So let's just jump in now. The basic rule: in the present simple tense, the verb must always match the subject. Listen to these two sentences. He goes to work at 8 a.m. They go to work at 8 a.m. Same verb, different subjects, different form. I want to give you a quick reminder. He, she, it, you use the verb plus S. I, you, we, they, just use the base form of the verb. Now, let's hear this rule in a short story. Every weekday morning, Ken wakes up at 7 a.m. He lives in Tokyo and works at a small company. At 8 o'clock, he goes to the station. He usually walks and he listens to music on the way. Ken has two coworkers, Maya and Tom. They live in the same area. At 8 o'clock, they go to the station too. But they go together. They talk, they laugh, and they drink coffee on the train. Ken likes quiet mornings, so he sits by the window and reads the news. Maya and Tom are different. They talk to everyone, and they enjoy busy trains. Ken works alone, but Maya and Tom work as a team. So at lunchtime, he eats lunch at his desk, but they eat lunch at a nearby restaurant. Same day, same time. But he goes and they go. All right, so let's stop and notice the grammar in the story. He goes to the station, right? They go to the station. He eats lunch at his desk, but they eat lunch at a restaurant. When the subject is one person, the verb changes. When the subject is more than one, the verb stays the same. Okay, so here's some common mistakes. Listen to this sentence. He go to the station. He go to the station. That doesn't sound right. The correct sentence is he goes to the station. But they go to the station. Okay, so let me give you one final tip. If you're not sure, ask yourself this question. Am I talking about one person or more than one? One person? Add an S. More than one? Don't add S. Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you want more English lessons with clear explanations, real stories, and practical examples, you can study with me with online lessons at mksenglish.com. I'm Mark, and I'll see you in the next lesson.